Hey guys, small engine kit here. This is a carburetor from a 5 horsepower Craftsman snowblower. Needs to be cleaned, as you can tell. It doesn't start the snowblower, so the tools you'll need for this is a 13 mil socket or wrench. It might even be a 12, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's a 12. Let's take this off, just like that. Might be a little bit stuck, so if it's a little bit stuck, just use some PB Blaster or some freeze out. Remove this. This is the bowl nut right here, which isn't too bad. Let's put that off to the side. So now have a end of a screwdriver and just lightly tap the bowl to loosen it up. Just like that. Wow, it's actually cleaner than I thought, honestly. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit more. Take the bowl out, take the nut, or the float out here, take the gasket, take the pin that goes across that holds the float in place, take that out. If you can't reach it, grab some needle nose pliers. I don't have mine around right now. Just try and pull that out. Gotta look for my pliers here. Give me 1 sec. Alright, I found my pliers right here. So all you gotta do is grab this and pull it right out, just like that. Put that off to the side. Your float and your needle, make sure you don't lose your needle. Your needle will come with it as well. Honestly, I'm very surprised on how well clean this is. I'm still gonna get some carb cleaner, spray in all the holes. I'm going to spray this with freeze out because it is very firm. It's supposed to be very loose. Clean up the carburetor, get some wire brush, clean it all up. I'll show you what to do. Alright, get your freeze out or your PB Blaster. PB Blasters in America. You can go to Harbor Freight in America or Canadian Tire or Princess Auto. Pick this stuff up. Works really well. Just spray it in the areas that don't spin freely. Once you spray it in the places that don't spin freely, just turn it back and forth. And it's already getting smoother. Look at that. It goes by itself now. Works like a charm. Now, grab your little wire brush and just clean the places on the outside, on the insides. Make it all nice and clean, just like that. If you don't have carb cleaner, you could also use brake cleaner, or this stuff works as well. Spray it inside all the holes. Make sure the jets are clean. Make sure that the seat in here, where the needle sits, it's called a seat. Make sure that's clean. Fuel line port is clean. That the whole carburetor is just clean in general. This is a very, very important part of a motor. Make sure this is all clean. Right, just like that. Make sure this goes back like it does. Maybe a little bit more. Just like that, nice and free. Perfect. Now, let's reassemble it, all the parts here. So grab this, spray this clean. Grab your rag, clean up with the rag. Clean it all like that, make it all nice and clean. Now, grab your needle. Make sure you don't drop this. You don't want to lose it. It's very, very tiny. And this tab right here, you're gonna want to put this paper thin clip thing right here. I don't even know what this is called, but I just call this the paper clip. Put the paper clip right underneath this tab right here, just like that. My hands are a bit shaky here. Just like that. Now you're gonna want to place this in the needle seat hole right there. Place that in there like that. Now grab your pin, and it slides through these two holes right here. Just like that. goes right through and it holds the float in place. Make sure that your float is almost level. Make sure it's not like this or down or anything like that. Make sure it's great. Okay. Now grab your bowl gasket, place it around the rim right here, just like that. Make sure it's nice and snug. Now grab your bowl, spray the inside, spray the outside. Grab your wire brush just on the outside, clean up the areas. Grab your rag, clean it up just like that. The inside, little scrub. And now let's put this back together like this. Make sure that your bowl, that this line is facing the outside of the carburetor. Just like that. Grab your nut, spray this as well, nice and clean. Just like that. Grab your wire brush, clean it, wipe it a bit, make sure there's no debris left, so spray it one more time, and place it back into the bowl where the grooves are, and start tightening it down. Sometimes it can be tricky if the bowl is not in properly. Sometimes I go like this, put it in first. It's tricky sometimes to get this back in properly. But don't force it, because it's only aluminum. You don't want to wreck the grooves. Just like that. Grab your wrench. Just start closing it. Just like that. Once it's snug, grab your wrench. Just make sure it's snug, just like that. And there you go, nice and clean. The outside doesn't have to be perfectly clean, as it is just the outside. Now let's throw it back on the snowblower.